When I was 14, I was on a fishing trip with my grandfather, my father, and my brothers. And like most fishing trips, there's a lot of downtime, so we used to have a lot of good conversation. One time I got up enough nerve to ask my father, when we were younger, I noticed there was a time frame where you were hardly ever around. But when you were around and you were playing with us kids, you were really happy. Then later on, about a few years later, there was a time where you were with us a lot of the time. And when you were playing with us and stuff, it didn't seem like you were that happy. He said, well, you're probably not going to understand this until you get older, but basically what you do and how you act is what defines you. At that time frame when I was always around, I was happy to be with you guys, but what I wasn't happy about was I did not feel like I was providing for my family. So I didn't feel like I was doing my job. Good morning, everybody. My name is Earl Arnold. I'm 39 years old, and what I'm going to do is give you a speech about a little bit more about myself. Mainly, specifically speaking about, there's three things that define me as who I am. First, I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I'm a soldier. First, I'm a husband. I've been married now for a little over 20 years. My wife's name is Mary. I got married at a very early age, at age 19. But I knew I wanted to do this because as I was growing up, I seen that bond that my grandmother and grandfather had. It was like they were a super team. They were always on the same sheet of music, they were always close, they were like best friends, and I was kind of searching for that, and I wanted to have that too in a relationship. And I do have that now with my wife, Mary. Second is, I'm a father. Again, I knew I wanted to have children at an early age. One, I wanted that kind of family atmosphere that I had when we were younger. My brothers and sisters, we were all really close until we got older and got separated. I wanted that same thing. Plus, I wanted to start new traditions for my family. I wanted to make sure that we could have that type of bond throughout our whole lives. Last is I'm a soldier. I've been in the military now for 18 years. It's one of the best decisions I think that I've ever made. It's what has made me be able to be a good father and a good husband by being able to provide for them and making sure that they have medical coverage and the educational opportunities that they've been able to have. The other reason why I joined was because of tradition. My grandfathers on both sides of my family were in World War II. A lot of my uncles were in the Vietnam War. And my cousin, who I looked up to most, had just joined 2 years prior. So I wanted to keep that tradition going. In conclusion, the three best things that, these are the three things that define me the most, as being a husband, a father, and as a soldier. They're not in that order. They're always intertwined and interwoven, so they kind of mix in with each other. And what I mean is I had to become a soldier, in my opinion, to be a good father and a good husband. But it isn't like I'm a husband first, a father second, and a soldier last. It kind of sometimes takes precedence. In other words, I've missed my daughter's birth when she was born because I was a soldier. But in order to be a soldier, to provide for my family. So, in conclusion, I had a soldier ask me about a month ago, how have I been able to juggle being a father, a husband, and a soldier, and being actually able to stay married for 20 years and, you know, raise decent kids? And I said it took a lot of sacrifice and compromise. Sacrifice because you have to put yourself last. You can't put yourself first. You're going to be a husband, a father, so you need to make sure that all their needs are met. You're going to make sure that your wife has all her educational opportunities and everything she can get. Your kids are going to rely on you for everything. I mean, that is the, so, and to be a soldier, you're going to sacrifice a lot of your time. You're going to deploy, you're going to be away from your family, you're going to be having to help out your soldiers when they need your assistance. So I told him that it's sacrifice and compromise, and that's the only way that you're going to do it. Thank you.